forest chicken?
Yes.
No. I mean, they have to exist because we didn't invent them.
If they escape...
Are you sure?
If they escape or something, they will go wild.
A creature existed, and then we domesticated it, and then caused it to evolve a certain way, so... The chicken as it exists today is our fault. But we didn't just poof it out of nowhere.
Are you sure? We kind of did with corn.
I mean, corn came from something.
Came from a lot of different somethings. That's why it's weird.
Right, but we didn't just, like, mix some chemicals in a lab and suddenly corn.
I mean, we didn't...
There was one or more original plants that existed first.
We didn't not do that. We just did it in a very roundabout way.
Yeah. Also, there, I see Shumai now.
Do we want to do the Rising event?
What is the event? Like, I'm not terribly interested in the rewards from it, I don't think, but what is the event itself about?
You don't want to have a Phoenix mount? You don't want to become the Phoenix? What the?
I already played Final Fantasy 16. Although, more importantly, what is the event itself? Because the reason we did the last event was because Power Rangers silliness. I'm not even wearing the outfit. I just enjoyed the Power Ranger silliness. But what is the actual event? What we do?
You get to help somebody, and Yoshi P tells you a bit of his own thoughts in the game.
He put himself in the game?
He is the... yes.
That's somewhat tempting, but... I have to ask, how long is the event going on? Can we do it next week? Or tomorrow?
I believe it's going until... patch 6.5, which is next month.
Okay, well, maybe we'll do it next week then or something. I'm only saying that because the main story quest that we're here to do is something that I think we would really like to do and not wait on. Plus, I teased Kai that there's good news coming up in the story, and I don't want to just delay that suddenly as well. But I do want to see Yoshi P putting himself in the game, so I think we should do that soon. Yeah, I think we should do that soon. You have changed my mind on the event. I am now interested.
Nope.
But yeah, we'll do that in a bit. Also, for two reasons. One, we all missed playing last week because we all had reasons we weren't feeling up to it. And also, Kai is somewhat elevated to a large degree today.
Mm-hmm.
I will give our viewers and also Kai a brief reminder of where things stand in the story and why we're in Ul'dah right now. Kai, do you remember in our lead up to the expansion we're playing how all kinds of shit went down last time we were in Ul'dah, and the entirety of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn got accused of murdering the Sultana and run out of town?
Yeah.
The Sultana, who was later proven to actually not be dead after all and is now back in power. But
correct.
Ourselves, Tataru and Alphino are the only Scions we've seen since then. Everybody else is missing in action. So, what do you see? I'll just read the quest log real briefly. Tataru reveals that shortly after General Raban's reinstatement to being the general of the Brass Blades, Marshal Tarupin, who, to remind you, is Raban's adopted son. Pippin, basically. Yes. Conducted a search of the watercourse beneath Ul'dah, which you may remember from the cutscenes is how we fled the city when shit went down, and where we lost contact with everybody else. Pippin now sends word of a discovery and asks you to come to the Hall of Flames. So we... As to all of the Scions who have gone missing in action, and we have not heard of since 2/3 of an expansion ago, now there's some news. And that's why we're here.
Oh. Ugh. That was a fucking hit. Sorry, I muted myself as quickly as I could.
I think you succeeded because I didn't hear anything until the afterwards. So Paisa Patissier. There's a tiny chef owl over here.
That will punch
I
your
was
shit
able
out.
to hear
It's adorable.
what you were saying. I didn't want to cough over you.
Fair enough.
Still not ready for sobriety.
Yeah, fair enough. Also, come over here and look at this tiny, adorable little baker owl.
Oh yeah, the Pisces.
That is so. Yeah, that is
They're
so cute.
adorable, but they will
is so
absolutely
cute.
wreck your shit.
The other ones
Like
that will.
most
This one will
adorable
bake you
things
some
in Final
desserts.
Fantasy.
This one will make you a nice cake.
Ah, so using its punching power for good.
Yes, exactly. Sorry, Kai, what did you
Make
say?
dough. I said most things that are adorable in Final Fantasy will kick your shit.
Speaking of which, there goes a Lalafell named Sugar Bear Cookies.
Aw.
Smoothie Fenrir, no thank you. I do not want a giant wolf. No giant wolf smoothies, please.
Listen, I'm a furry, and that's even too far for me.
Right? Alright.
Depending on who you ask, even worse, a furry fox.
And depending on who you ask, better, not worse.
Well, as far as the proclivity to be slutty.
Yes, exactly. Depending on who you ask, that could be considered better. Lalasa Lasa. I see somebody named their Lalafell after knowing how Lalafell naming conventions usually work in the lore.
That person just disapproved, but that person's name was Healing Buds with a Z.
I think we found another stoner.
E.
Alright, you two. To the Hall of Flames. We have good news to receive.
Woo!
About our
Oh.
missing friends.
So I have a question for you, Krend.
3.
I keep getting 3 as an answer.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to explain that one of these days.
There is no explanation. I just like
Alright.
giving that as a random answer before I know what the question is. Go ahead.
See, I know that you upload your streams to YouTube.
Once in a while somebody actually watches it once or twice.
Seeing as a podcast is more of a thing that happens and is held on to. Wondering how exactly you did that. Because the podcast is going to need to be up for longer than just a VOD. It's going to be recorded off of or done on Twitch, but
Well, you've got two options. The way I do it is... Actually, I'll explain a little bit more of it just because of my own thing, but basically the short answer is I use OBS to record it as well as stream it. But, more specifically, when we're doing these streams, as soon as I've got the, the title and stuff set up in Twitch, I do the start streaming button with my starting soon screen on, theoretically, when I remember to put it on the right screen. But then once, for example today, once the two of us are in the game, and we are ready to start actually playing, I will then go over, flip it to the game screen, and then click the start recording button. So it's recording and streaming at the same time. So then I just upload the recording. But if I ever forget to do that, I can also download the VOD off of Twitch later. But then you don't have that you choose exactly when the recording starts benefit. But there's your answer.
Is there a way to record just the audio through OBS?
Not that I'm aware of.
Alright.
But, you know, for YouTube, if you were planning on doing it to YouTube, you don't need to. But if you're planning on doing like a SoundCloud type thing or something, then that would need to be just audio.
I figured I would do it to both YouTube and SoundCloud. Those would be good places to put the podcast, I think.
There might be some sort of...
I'll just have to rip the audio manually myself.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Also, this is an incredibly handsome cat over here, but hopefully he'll still be there when you two are finished with the cutscene, which I am just starting now.
Okay.
Because I was rambling.
Yep.
Also, yes. Also, I forgot Lesbian Mad was also not captured because he wasn't at the party when shit went down.
Nope.
Because Lesbian Mad is not a party animal.
No, he's an introvert.
Putting it mildly. He is one of my favorite introverts, though.
That is a properly handsome cat.
Right? I like how they have these giant lion men and they're all just so fucking dapper. I found a stick.
And then there's just a very soccer mom looking cat now.
Yeah.
Now there's a very cute Durg. Cat.
The pink one?
The other cat just poofed.
Oh.
And now there's a rather dapper... It's a combination of dapper / streetwalker.
Mm-hmm. I hope you're still there when I finish this cutscene, because I need to see that.
Oh, lore there?
We need more dapper streetwalkers.
Screenshot captured, just in case.
Okay, here we go. Who am I looking for?
Lore of X. Right there in front of you, there.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't normally call that dapper, but a dapper modification to Lorewalk, like a dapper variation on the concept of Streetwalker, yes.
The top there is from the last summer event, actually.
No offense
Look
to
at
any
this.
streetwalkers, of course, as one myself.
Look at this fucking edgelord over here. Dante Trigger, the Dark Knight, looking like he's cosplaying fucking Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. God damn.
Artemis? Lonely explorer Dante Trigger. Skull.
Right?
Jesus
Fucking-
fuck.
I do wish that for the male aura that they could actually be like they don't have to be like super fucking tall. Like even minimum
tall.
Be creepy.
minimum height, it's like
There's quite a height difference between the men and the women of the aura.
Yeah, it does not imply consent.
I mean, it doesn't imply otherwise either.
please, we all know that the females are the ones in charge.
It's true. I didn't mean to imply the opposite, did I?
Fair. Dingy dingus.
I don't think I pronounced any of those words properly. Very high.
Yes, you are.
Also, Kai, I think I need to search through yesterday's VOD and get some screen captures and clips made, because I did some fucking ridiculous vehicle building yesterday.
You did.
Alright, well, so what was your favorite
no.
one? The one where...
Trigger has a hawk. It got worse.
Oh, jeez.
He has a pet hawk. Oh my fucking gods. The guy is... The edge. The edge.
Right? Absolute edge.
Oh my gosh.
Unreasonable.
The...
Yes?
leader of that free company skull there, by the way.
Huh?
Skull's slogan is crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a game, an MMO game with Lollifells. The Lollifells make me crazy.
You know what? That last part is fair.
And his like comment or whatever under there is, "You're killing my frames, child."
I don't understand that part unless he's talking about the Lollifells all being
I guess.
spellcasters with giant shiny spell effects. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, we've all talked to the people.
Yes. Have you gotten to try Sage yet? By the way.
No, I'm not level 70 yet.
Oh, no.
But
On any of your
no, I'm waiting to do it on this guy. But
okay.
For everybody else's information, I did recently unlock Reaper on one of my characters, so Sage is now the only class in this game I haven't tried yet. At least until the expansion comes out and we get 2 new classes. But let us wander outside of town, shall we?
You can surely give it a shot.
Am I wondering correctly? Do I need to wonder more?
I'll leave that up to your decision. It is not for me to tell you how much to wander.
Your efficiency is not necessary for gun stream, of course.
Teeny weeny panini.
Lude.
It's a good name.
Yep. Also, here's where the rising is. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see.
This person here, you can buy cool things from.
There is a lot of shinies here.
Yep. Like confetti.
Why is she cosplaying Minfilia?
That
well, actually,
is
not cosplaying. She's dressed differently, but she's like, she's had plastic surgery to look like Minfilia.
Fun fact, Kren, that is actually Minfilia 1.0.
Oh, the character model?
Yes.
Cool.
That's what she looked like originally.
Interesting.
So, literally, quite literally, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeet.
But yeah. So Kai, what did you like better, my giant bundle of logs that I pretended was a boat, or when I attached wagon wheels to the side of a Korok and rolled him around?
I really enjoyed the rolling Korok. I enjoyed the dragging Korok too. Like,
yeah, the Korok that I didn't
just enjoy abusing Korok.
The Korok that I didn't make any modifications to other than gluing him to my horse's towing harness and dragging him around the wilderness. Poor bastard.
He deserved it.
It was hilarious that the game let me do that. And didn't force me to disconnect him because I was cruel. And they're like, nope, go ahead. It was very practical, but also very funny. I like the giant bundle of logs, but I'm just like, okay, they want me to build a raft out of these logs, but I'm just going to glue all these logs together as they are. in this rough clump.
Whee!
Yep. And this is the spot where we came out of the sewer system when we escaped. So for anybody watching this later, you know, I don't narrate the text because there's too much of it and I'll kill myself. But basically the idea is that we are tracing the remnants of ether left behind by that big fancy spell that Minfilia used before they got overrun by guards.
When she used flow.
Yeah, it's an ancient spell called Flow, which was supposed to teleport them out, but, well, we haven't seen them since. Sorry, let me take off my goggles so that I can look at this with my goggles instead.
Different goggles.
Yeah.
Still being secretive.
North and east. To the bosom of the Twellswood. Why do the trees have tits?
Because the forest is under the care of Nofaka.
No, that does explain it, you're right.
Okay.
She is big nature mommy, after all.
Where the phrase matron's teats come from.
Oh yeah, the nature of the goddess of agriculture in this game has absolute MILF energy.
I mean, you'd expect that of any kind of Mother Earth type character.
Yeah, and they absolutely did a great job on that character model.
They did.
The
Oh,
only
boy.
time that I have seen a Mother Earth like character not be milfy and still work was in that one of those claymation sort of stop action films
Mm-hmm.
where they turned her into almost a Jewish grandmother.
That sounds cool.
That worked so fucking well. With her two misbehaving sons, heat and cold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Yes, that was beautiful. Jewish grandmother.
I need
grandmother by age, not by...
Heat miser and snow miser, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Kai,
I don't remember that.
I DM'd you a picture, so you don't have to just listen to our descriptions.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, it's classy, too. Like,
Yeah.
MILF energy can be incredibly classy.
MILF, but not in like a crude porn way, but just in like a
Right.
classy beauty way.
Right. In a wholesome way.
Also, one of the only ways to use a scythe is...
Healthy.
Yes. Also, one of the only ways to use a scythe as a weapon without being fucking edgy McEdgelord, because you're a farmer.
Yeah. So it would be a different kind of scythe.
True.
Fair.
Also, I just want to say I like the fact that again we've talked about how good they do, how good of a job they do in this game with the lore, but the Reaper class in this game, being a class that fights with a scythe, actually has a backstory that originates from farmers.
Botanists, specifically.
Huh?
Botanists, specifically.
Well, and also just farmers in general.
Yep. Group of botanists created the Reapers that we know today, actually.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, again, nice touch, good attention to detail.
Yep.
So we're now going to the altar of that nice nature MILF lady.
I'm here for it.
Let's see.
Take me.
It's actually more than.
Huh?
What?
What?
Where did you? What were the things that you had just said that I said sounds good? Sounds good to me, too.
Nature MILF? Something? Altar?
Nature milk lady.
Yes. Also, I just remembered we have farther to go than just the next zone over, so I'm just going to teleport us.
Oh, okay.
Take me down to the nature milk lady.
Where the mums are pretty and the mums are pretty?
Where their tits are big and their eyes are pretty.
That's better than mine. I couldn't come up with two different things to say quickly.
I had the whole thing in my head before I
Oh.
even opened my mouth. I just wanted to see if I was the only one that had that thought. I apparently was.
You were, but I like it. Also, here's a name that Kai especially might find some appreciation for. Athame Noct.
Ah, I see.
He's the ritualistic night knife.
A person's name is Guardiana. No,
Boneless Man.
Gardenia.
Gardania
Boneless
Boneless
Man.
Man. Who is a woman.
What the? What?
Oh,
Boneless Man, the
speaking
woman.
of names that I might appreciate.
Mm-hmm. Lindoria Calrissian.
In that screenshot that I showed you, did you recognize a phrase?
Hold on. Screenshot you showed me. I need more information than that.
Of the podcast prop?
Oh, let me scroll back.
Person's name is Baby Goat. Adorable.
I only see one phrase. Fuan Volgan Okethama?
Yes.
I have no idea what that means.
You should.
But I don't.
It's a Siaru idiom.
Don't know what that means either.
You don't know what an idiom is?
The other part of the phrase, dummy. Also,
You don't.
feel
you don't
free to
recognize
walk while we
Siaru.
talk. Follow me. But yes, what does that mean?
You're only just as excited as I am for the next book coming out, and you don't know what Siaru is.
Oh, is that a Rothfuss thing?
Yes. The Siaru idiom. It's
I don't
supposed
remember.
to mean don't let it make you crazy,
Okay.
but it
That's a good phrase for weed.
It literally translates into don't put a spoon in your eye over it.
Nice.
So I figured we're going to be stoned. We're going to be talking about socio-political issues. Don't let it make you crazy. That's fucking great for
That is perfect.
a stoner thing. But I don't want to do, because it's me, I don't want to do don't let it make you crazy. I want to do something different. And I want that to be
don't
like a
put
thing.
don't put a spoon in your eye over it.
Yeah, don't put a spoon in your eye over it.
It is said that the elementals perceive the life stream. If, as we suspect, Istola is still adrift in its midst, we may be able to find her. But yes, I love it, Kai. That is great. Also, the phrase "don't put a spoon in your eye over it" reminds me of the janitor from Control and his crazy Norwegian sayings. Okay. I still think this is the best governmental meeting place out of all the cities.
Yeah. Run the mayonnaise right there. Couple people not playing the game correctly.
Is the correct way to play the game?
The little like partitions or whatever around there. You notice a couple of them were sitting up on top of there.
Ah.
You can't get up there normally, so they literally were breaking. They literally broke the game to get up there.
Good for them.
Stemmed
elsewhere. Hello. How are you today? Long time no see.
Well, good for them until one of the game devs catches them.
I mean, I don't know if they'll care.
I think they care about hacking.
They do.
Well, if they had to go that far to get there, then yes.
Yes,
I thought you meant that they just exploited some sort of glitch or like... They pulled a Kai level of how the fuck did you achieve that level of up or something.
Nope. They quite literally hacked the game.
Oh. Well, that's a bit more naughty then.
Yep. So game devs will probably very nicely boop their character back on the ground. If they catch him again, they will probably get put in the jails in the game and get a stern talking to.
In requesting
and they will remind them that Daddy Yoshi P is very disappointed in them.
Yeah.
Which is really the ultimate punishment.
Fundamental difference between man and elemental.
But it is cutscene time, so talkies.
That being...
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person!
Me too, Tataru.
That outfit looks so
Y'shtola
cute
has a
on her.
sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
That is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Guys decided running off and leaving both of us.
See, when I loaded in, there was literally no one else there, so I thought I was still in my own instance.
Oh.
Oh, are
okay.
you...
We'll come get
you already came out of the cutscene and went to the next place? Or...
Yeah, because when I came out, there was literally no one there, and after waiting for a bit, no one showed up, so I thought I was in my own instance. I just now saw other players.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Alright, we'll catch up.
Fucking ghost town. It was weird.
But yeah, as a reminder, I've mentioned before, but it was a long time ago. So as a reminder, Yishtola's sister that we are on our way to meet is actually the person who is the trainer for the summoner class. So my level 90 summoner has had a lot of dealings with this character already.
Mitra.
Mitra. Key lime pie.
Was it still as empty as you walked here as it was for me?
Nope.
I'm kind
You might
of
have had you might have been having a thing where sometimes there's a delay before the game loads up the being able to see other players.
But I didn't see them on the map either. And even before their models
Right.
show up, I can see them on the map.
Yeah, I don't know then.
It was weird.
Huh?
But yeah, when I first... Actually, the very first time I did this quest ever, I was playing my summoner. So, I was going here to meet a character that I had already met by that point. And if I remember correctly, the game generally acknowledges when that kind of thing happens. Like, oh, hello again. Stola. You can tell by their eyes. They have the same eyes.
Just those stuff. No other distinguishing features at all that mark them as being related.
That's the most obvious one.
Same hair color too.
Same hair color. And they both have they're both Y tribe.
Similar
when you
face
think
shape
about
too,
it-
actually too.
When you think about it, all members of a Makote tribe are all half siblings, really. So,
Well,
Considering
except
only the
for-
tribe-
except for the males, at least.
well, no, them too, because they're still born from the same. Like, the chieftain is the only one who's allowed to impregnate anybody. So,
True. But that also means that the other males normally end up having to venture out on their own.
yeah. But you know, their birth circumstances, though. They all have the same father, is all I'm saying.
Raya O, Arun, if you would.
Cutscene.
Well, the Seekers of the Sun, at least.
Yes. I don't know if the other ones have the letter-based tribe names, though, do they?
Not quite.
So yeah, if
Hearken
they
to me,
have...
O great ones. Pray give yourselves
I'll say
to
it
the
later.
life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Also, Twitch, don't get mad at me. It's not my fault.
Should be fine.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now!
It's completely for in-game context reasons that there's a naked pussy on the screen right now. Very tasteful, though. Very respectful. Look, she's a little burrito now.
Cats love being burritoed.
They do like being all cozy, don't they?
Yep.
Have you actually burritoed your cats, Kai?
Yes, I have.
The room has been readied at the roof.
Also burritoed
Pray,
Snow.
Bear her thither at once.
He likes it too.
Mm-hmm. So much purring.
Mm-hmm.
All that remains is to pray, my friends.
We had a kitty out of thin air. Now I've forgotten the thing I said I was going to say later. Oh well.
It still has the effect on people.
Yeah.
Especially in the fur, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
I need to hear your reaction to a word.
No.
And hopefully, because this is actually being saved for posterity, I will hear of a reaction in the future from someone else.
Possibly. One hopes.
Meat loofah.
Meat loofah? Is this is this a loofah that is made to look like meatloaf?
No. It's.
Is this a loofah made of meat?
Yes, it is a loofah made out of meat.
I don't think I like this.
I'm sorry to say you have one.
Oh dear. Should I be worried about how you would know that?
No. It's okay. I don't like meat loofah either. I don't like it in concept. I don't like it in any way. There is nothing about meat loofah that I like.
I shall have to agree. That is a lot of nope in one word.
2 words technically, but I get you.
How planful of us. Yes, exactly, Stoned. Exactly. Planful is a much better word than meat loofah.
Meat loofah. So,
no, sir, I don't like it.
I wish you could have heard Snow's first reaction to meat loofah. Wow. It was pretty great.
Is it more audio or visual?
Raisin. Meat loofah.
Hey, Raisin.
No, I looked over at her computer screen and saw the picture. I was like, it looks like a surprised Shy Guy.
Now I'm even more concerned about why you think I have one of these.
I don't think. I know you do.
Even worse, it's a surprise Pikachu face.
I don't
welcome.
know, Raisin. I am not liking the meat loofah, Miss Raisin.
You're welcome.
Russian meat loofah.
I just want to point out, you said Russian meat loofah just as somebody named Wiggle Wumbo ran past.
So,
Oh dear.
a meat loofah is a term that I have coined. So understand I am uncomfortable with my own term.
This way, by the way.
It was a term that I coined after discovering, accidentally of course, because I can't think of a single reason why I'd want to look this up myself, sober or otherwise. But it was the term that I coined after seeing a cross section of a human penis.
Oh.
So, meat loofah.
Ah. I'm glad you prefaced that way, because I certainly would not want to look up anything like that either. Yeesh.
It's a fucking meat loofah. I'm sorry, it is.
That's a big nope from me.
The weird organic shape, the 3 holes, everything. It's a fucking loofah. Just meat.
I want to say excuse me 3 holes, but I don't want you to answer that. Nope. Do not answer that.
It's a surprise Pikachu
nope.
face.
Nope.
You're welcome.
So, new topic.
Not a fan of anatomy. Gotcha.
Not that specific level of detail of it, no.
It's actually kind of fascinating, but still, meat loofah.
Ooh, mystery present for the naked kitty.
Still kind of funny. In some events, Isumi here actually kind of gets frustrated when people treat him like a kid.
Yeah, he probably gets that a lot. How many hundreds of years old is he?
At least over 200, at least.
Which means, Kane-sama, the ruler of this town, who's clearly much older than him, has to be at least 400 or 500. Really?
She's actually younger than him.
Interesting. Unexpected. But I will meet you guys at the Leatherworkers Guild.
Okay. But while he kind of gets frustrated when people treat him like a kid, he doesn't mind some of the positive things about that, like
being underestimated by his enemies, for example.
Hey, I'm not a kid. Oh, you gave me sugar. Okay, I'm happy.
Free candy.
Yup.
So
Leatherworkers.
Kai, you're gonna get to see the second instance of known characters finally getting new outfits in this game. So far, Alphino has gotten himself a new wardrobe. But here comes one of the best wardrobe upgrades in the game.
So far.
I mean, she's got to have a wardrobe update, because previous wardrobe
she's currently naked.
Behind.
Exactly.
I mean, this would be a fine wardrobe change right here. We can just leave it that way, but you know, I'm probably wrong in my opinion.
Stemmed elsewhere says, I prefer to call the peen a hootenanny. I like it.
I'm fairly certain that's the other side of things.
That's the other side, though. Unless you're into docking, I'm not gonna yuck your yum, but that's the wrong one, friend.
I don't know. Sounds amusing to me.
Oh, it's
Deva.
amusing. It's amusing. But the hootenanny is the other end. Or not the other end, the other side of this equation. Tallywhacker is what you're thinking.
Just be careful. Just be careful, because it's not a very robust object to be whacking things with.
I mean, it's great for whacking tallies, apparently.
Apparently.
I'm so fucking high. Oh, fuck.
I know she doesn't look it, but this character right here is actually a mom. Like, she has kids.
Cool.
She is the leader of the leather workers guild.
She definitely has mom attitude.
She does. Let's see. Carline Canopy. So
The
just run across through
I
here.
don't like
Yeah.
the meat loofah.
Nyum.
all right, it's official. Raisin Girl likes the tallywhacker.
I mean, no one would be surprised by this. Anyone who's had a conversation with Raisin longer than 5 sentences, or watched any of the podcasts.
What you mean? You mean when she was on a show called The Morning Wood?
Yeah. Like, no judgment either. I'm just, me personally don't even want mine. No, don't want the meat loofah. No, thank you. But that is entirely an me, and I understand that.
Interesting.
Yes, absolutely, trade, 100%.
Just be careful with the trade, Raisin, because that means you won't have the other thing anymore.
You stole her! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru.
Pet the Lalafell.
You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Me too, Raisin. Me too.
Worry not. I am well enough.
I mean, you can do both of those without having a meat loofah.
Can we stop using that word?
No.
Nope.
Fuck.
Tell us then. What befell you after you fled the feast?
We've
We were
both
told
chosen
you had
chaos
tunnel
today.
problems.
Today, you say.
About to make it everyone's problem.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down.
You
that
did that
and
10 minutes
Maria
ago.
might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not
You
go
feel
quite
strong
as
enough to do
planned,
this thing you've been
and I found
doing.
myself adrift in the life
You're an
stream.
idiot.
The others, where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alpha No. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alpha No I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we were in Ishgard, you see.
I like Tataru's big goofy grin when she's waving at people. she's just so yay. Check out those new threads though. I like her Legend of Zelda arm design on her sleeve.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
That's actually
Yes, much and more
mark
happened during your
for
absence.
the Circle of
At
Knowing.
present, we seek
Yeah, I
to
know.
follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
It's just very
does.
Sheikah from Zelda as well.
It does.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Alagarn barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship,
Like
no less.
fucking judgmental eyeballs coming from the
Nay,
potato
I
people.
lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon.
You found her calling.
But I know of one who could. A
Oh,
leading
jeez.
figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Oh yeah. I love the callback levels involved here. I wonder how many people are that play this game even realize the callback that is Matoya. Because she's a character from Final Fantasy 1.
You hear fireworks up in the background in game.
Yep.
Thanks to the Rising event.
I wonder when we're going to get some more info on the new classes. I'm curious what they're going to be.
When Yoshi P says, it's okay to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Or until he's able to sneak away from some of the other people on the team
Yeah.
and tell everybody.
I'm kind of hoping that the new melee class will be a dexterity melee class. Mostly just because I want to have a character who is that class and machinist. Since I abandoned machinist on my Dragoon character. I don't want to have to be a strength and dexterity class on the same person. But okay. We all talked to the peoples and we're onward to Charlayan as our quest.
Well, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
onward to Charlotte and you gotta go to Ishgard though.
Right. But, Kai, is that your current quest name?
Yes.
Onward to Charlayan? Okay.
Okay.
Let us all press our return buttons then.
Return to the waking snows.
The falling snows.
The falling snows. No
It's-
waking
It's
snows.
waking sands, rising stones, falling snows.
Falling snows.
Or should have been, anyway. Okay, so he's right over here.
Okay.
So Kai, how do you like the new Ishtola outfit?
I like it.
It's pretty cool, eh? You notice another change, by the way, that nobody has pointed out yet?
Yes.
What did you notice? Just to see if we're thinking of the same thing, what other change did you notice?
Game points it out. It'll be time to talk about it.
Alright. Well, if you noticed it, you noticed it, but okay.
I did notice. I'm just not. I don't typically. I'm not the.
Speculate about stuff person?
I am, but not like.
Out loud?
Yeah. Like right now, at least. Right now, I'm a very quiet speculator.
Fair enough.
I'll get better.
I mean, it's not a matter of getting better. You do it the way you want to do it. I'm not forcing you to do it differently. Inviting, but not forcing. If you don't wanna, you don't gotta.
Why'd it put me all the way over here? Hello, okay.
I don't know, they tend to just like to spread us around a bit, you know?
It just put me all the way over there for some reason.
Remember last time we all teleported to Ishgard last time we were streaming? I remember the three of us ending up on opposite sides of the Aetheryte in like a triangle formation. I like this next area. It's pretty.
E.
By the way, also realizing that this is a zone that we have flight in, but there's a few unexplored bits on the map. So we have some exploration XP we can claim here. If you feel like it.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Gesundheit.
No, anytime I talk, my throat immediately gets dry and I start coughing. That's at the point where I am right now.
I get a bit of that.
I have to drink water almost constantly right now. But it means that I'm healing, so.
True.
Yeah, that was has been, continues to be the worst part of this, is not the sick itself, although that one day I fucking passed the fuck out for 2 hours. And died. A couple times, I'm sure. Felt like it. But because I get through illnesses so quickly, I end up with like all of that build up in just a couple days, and it feels like forever to get cleared out completely.
Yeah, I was definitely at like the same level of sick for most of a week.
Luckily, I found out a really good way to get super fucked up, and also puts me into a coughing fit that clears out my lungs, so it's win-win.
There you go. That's useful.
It involves taking a hit off of my vape pen, which is more of a room temperature sort of hit, very cool by comparison, and then chasing that as I'm holding it in my lungs with a proper ground flower hit, and then holding it. So I have this competition of temperatures and smoke textures. Gives me a massive fucking coughing fit. But it also fucks me up, so, you know.
So win-win.
I have
Within
The
no
coughing
idea.
fit is definitely a win-win right now. Because, like, being able to breathe is great.
I'm a big fan of oxygen.
I will take 5 minutes of feeling like I'm going to fucking die if it means I can breathe a little easier.
Yeah. Also, what's up, Snow?
I was wondering wherever the fuck you are going.
I'm going to the next unexplored chunk of map, because the thing you're going to is something I don't need. Actually, where are you going? You're going to the
I was
edge of the map there.
traveling to the edge there because it looked like it had been blocked out.
You were just making sure, eh?
Yeah.
Alright, now I just have a couple chunks at the extreme south end.
Where the nav, or like the very far bottom of the map there, is still
That's one of them.
blocked out for me. So.
That and Annex Minor, because none of us were able to reach it until we had flight.
True.
Whoa, what that? You alright there, Kai? Are you maybe a little bit too alright? Oh.
I just did the chase. Wow.
Nice. I was wondering. Also, I just discovered a lookout point I was previously unaware of.
Oh, very top of the...
Big Durgan head. On top of Annex Trine.
Okay, yeah.
Very tippy top. You'd expect a place like this to have a great view, but it's so high up that you don't have a view anymore because everything's too far away for you to be able to see it.
Ah.
Except for the Nath smoke clouds.
Boop.
Is this one heavy secret?
I think it might be just lookout, but...
It's just lookout. Yeah, I did it already.
Yep. Ready?
Yeah. Bye.
Oh god.
I just see a plummet and I look down and see Kai with 1 hit point.
Oh jeez. Run so long, you're gonna yeet yourself off there too?
Nah, I probably should from here. Actually, Kai, were you trying to see if you could go all the way to the ground from the statue head? Was that what you were trying to do? Oh, this is so high we can't jump off, isn't it?
Not 100%, but there's actually a wall here. Weird.
It's a no.
Alright, well.
Rude.
At least I got one yeet out of this.
That was a good yeet.
But I knew that I wasn't going to be able to make the wall because as soon as I jumped off, there was an invisible slope that prevented me from moving outward.
Yeah.
Oh god. Don't look straight down while I'm doing this, because oh my god. Very dizzy. Okay. There you go.
Looking straight down while you're doing it.
Oh, okay.
What am I here for?
Yeah, you want it down. So it was
spot?
you wanted to jump off of there, so I helped in a very controlled way, but I helped. Helped you jump off of there.
We could also just go where we need to go.
Okay.
I just wanted to yeet.
Okay.
There was no reason for it.
Kai didn't get all of the yeets she wanted, but she got at least one of them.
I tried to help with the yeet.
Weird for them to have so many
Fair enough.
invisible walls that prevent jumping, though.
It's weird to me because they're in places where there's no way you're going to be in combat while you're there, which means that therefore you will survive the fall. So I don't know why they're preventing it if it's not going to kill you anyway. But oh well. Boogtown. Boogs have good music.
There we go. Whoa. Hello, hold up for a second.
Here we go, and now I've only got the one to the west left. I don't know about you two.
I think we got that, but
I mean, you probably don't have this bit yet, but I don't know if you have any other missing bits, is what I meant.
oh, I got the map everything here, so
Okay, so I guess you did have it. I didn't.
uh,
But I do now.
I think I have the whole.
Maybe you two tagged this before we left the zone and I didn't.
Alright, turtle.
Oh no, I'm not here. I don't has.
You want test?
Don't has.
To wiggle my
Oh.
way around here.
Also, another statue lookout point thingy-majig.
Eh.
There's a glowing ball of XP over here. Gotta get that church XP.
Another basic, lookout.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got all your bits stemmed? Well, I hope so.
Okay.
That would be a shame if you didn't.
Woo!
Spot that I just barely missed, and I thought I had it.
Time for new place. We've only got 2 new zones left to check out in this expansion. And here starts one of them. Are you missing another chunk there, Kai?
Yeah, I didn't realize that I didn't get it when we were up here.
Oh, is it the big mountain corner? I'm guessing.
In there somewhere.
Alright, I'll follow you. I got that one for myself already. So I shall follow thee. Or at least I will follow where your dot on the map is, because you're too far for me to be able to actually see you. And everybody on the stream gets to watch my bird's butt.
Yeah, I just zipped off in a mana cutter.
Yeah, I saw that, but you are now too far away for me to see.
Mana cutter, go Bert.
Go Burr.
Huh?
I just like how my Chocobo has little leggings.
There we go.
The bird's wings are kind of short for this kind of flight. Yeah, compared to the rest of the body.
The rest of the map looks
There you are.
in.
Did you get the like thing go across your screen of mapping whatever?
Yeah.
Cool. Then yes. That's it all.
I just realized that we're only like 2 or 3 months away from it being properly seasonal for me to get my reindeer mount out again. Alright, back to the south then. If you've got all your mapping. It is new place time. Let me see, what else do I have? I've got the mana cutter, the reindeer, the match attack armor, the 2 birds, and the unicorn. I like the reindeer. He's good mount. I really like the architecture in this next place. They make some pretty stuff.
You know, if not for people being stupid and deciding that there's this thing called a border betwixt our lands, pretty soon, if I have the money that's that would be necessary to do so, I very much plan on owning a personal airship, and I would absolutely personally airship my way over to visit. I think that would be really fucking cool. But as that would
be pretty cool.
This isn't just a high thought, by the way. I've always wanted an airship, but
that would be pretty awesome.
I've noticed that people are turning like little personal hot air balloons into like custom airships, and it's like there are rules, there's speed limits and everything else for something like this, and you know, although if you can make one go this fast, we commend you, and it's just like, oh, okay.
By means of 1,000 silver streets.
I'll wait.
Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
So all of the companies I've looked at who might be able to assist me in providing me with such a device in exchange for legal tender have always been of the kind, anything that you want, just give us, contact us here. They want to make a relationship out of it. It's like, no, just sell me a fucking product. But nobody wants to sell me a pre-made product, so I guess I'm building it myself, and I'm going to go with, instead of a hot air balloon design, I'm going to be trying for a more traditional double bladder helium design, or more likely hydrogen, because hydrogen's cheap to make and helium's fucking expensive. So
I like how I just popped my ether compass right as an ether current came into actual visibility. But yes, that sounds pretty awesome though, Kai. I like it.
I have to make a soft body airship,
ladies,
that is with some sort of seating on it in order for me to be on this.
Seating would be a good idea.
To the side. So some form of gondola, fuel system, propulsion system, control system, etc. inside of like 250 pounds dry.
That sounds like a whole thing.
So no fuel. So before it's weightless, it has to be less than 250 pounds, which means to become weightless, I have to displace 250 fucking pounds. The lighter, the better, as you can imagine.
Yeah. That sounds real expensive.
It's a project for sure, but
The hashtag goals, though, right?
They made the mistake of letting their website exist, me finding it, and then challenging me. Like, if they didn't want this to happen, they shouldn't have challenged me, because that message was put there not for anybody else but me.
Clearly.
They were that kind of an asshole.
Well, they fucked around, so now it's time for them to find out.
So, the problem with rigid-bodied aircraft is they're a lot heavier, so you need a lot lighter gases and a lot more of those lighter gases. There's a lot of reasons to not go the rigid-body airship, which is why so few of them really were made, the majority of them being either soft-bodied or semi-rigid, where parts of it were rigid, but most of it weren't. Most of it weren't? Most of it wasn't. I know how English works. Fuck you, I'm high.
You know how it works, you just choose not to.
I know how to make words.
Bouncy baby.
Nope.
Nope, don't like that. That is not a name for an adult person. Unless you're a Lalafell. Which it wasn't.
I mean, it could be a name for an adult person if I were paid enough.
No. I refuse.
No, 100%. I got bills. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. I have no pride. I got bills.
I mean, fine. But I'm not going to be there when it happens.
It's really fucking bad right now, actually, to be honest. All of this shit all at once, right? Like, it's just been, hey, this all sucks all at once.
Yeah, seriously. I really like that symbol design, though.
The Nautilus?
Yeah, it's just so pretty, the way they made it. And the particular shade of the greens.
It glows even in the rain and game.
It's just so nice. Gobos. Uplander is mistaken muchly. I love Gobbo speak. Yeah, Alphino and Ishtola and Alisei were born here. Before it got abandoned. I like this guy in the middle's armor. Slow fix.
Yeah.
Very like brass work looking.
Hey, Larson.
Larson? Who's that? I haven't seen a Larson in almost 2 weeks. And what the hell is a Lacuna coil?
Excuse me? First Nick Cannon and now Lacuna Coil.
Yeah, no, I still have not been told who the fuck Nick Cannon supposedly is.
Just stay over there, be quiet and Canadian, it's okay. We'll tell you when you're older.
Fucking old now. I don't want to be any older than this. If you're gonna wait till I'm older to tell me, I'm going to be dead.
You're gonna outlive me. Debatable. Larson, it's 100% okay that you're listening to Lacuna Coil. 100%. It's Lacuna Coil. Come on. You know why it's terminal. No, it's not okay that he doesn't know, but, you know, he doesn't know. It's just, if he's not gonna know, he can sit over there.
Don't other me. Rude.
I'm sorry, when it comes to Lacuna Coil, there is an othering that needs to be done. Not to extreme points, of course. Not that kind of othering. Looking at you, Nixon.
Who?
Nixon? Jesus, fuck.
Was the former president Richard Nixon?
Yeah, yes. You know, the one very famous for othering minorities.
I thought he was famous for being arrested.
I mean, part of why he was arrested, my dude.
I don't see how that... What? How's that connected?
Not a very large part, but yeah, actually some of his humanitarian reasons were part of why he ended up being arrested.
I actually know nothing about that part of it.
Oh yeah, like there was a whole ass thing that he was known for.
Not here.
There's...
Not in Kazakhstan.
Oof. Yeah, he's a well-known piece of shit here, unless you happen to be, you know, a Red Hatter, then you think Nixon was the first coming and Red Hat the second.
Yeah, what Larson said. Outside of the U.S., he's mostly just known as the crime president. Yeah, exactly.
Larson, everyone...
These days, the first crime president. Ha ha ha, take that.
No, not even that. Like, shit, most of our presidents were criminals. Are you kidding me?
I mean, fair enough, but that was just a good jab at Trump.
I mean, honestly, to be perfectly honest, Trump's not even that good of a criminal. He fails at everything he does. He failed.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, agreed.
We've had much better criminal presidents. I mean,
my favorite criminal presidents are the ones that fuck up and fail, though.
Yeah,
I don't want them to be good at it.
That's fair. Of the two that got caught, the one that... Okay, let's make this very clear. Nixon didn't get caught, necessarily, so much as... Because here's the thing. Everyone... It wasn't just Nixon. Nixon brought down the house when they took him. Because his whole thing was, he just said, you're going to take me down, I'm going to take you down with me, you son of a bitch. That was his whole thing. And he did. Because everyone was breaking the law. Everyone was breaking the law. They just happened to be so unafraid of the consequences because of something that he did was so bad that what they were going to deal with was worth it.
Fair enough.
It's fucked up. The whole story of Nixon was fucked up. There are no heroes.
Yeah, I do need to point out, though, there is a tiny Lalafell riding around on a giant, aggressively pink carbuncle over here. This is peak Lalafell behavior.
Technically the ruby carbuncle mount.
Yeah. But in this light it looks pinkish.
Are they seriously going to give me a proper bill hook?
The carbuncle ate itself? What? Larson, what are you on? President Grant was arrested for speeding. Oh man, how the times have changed.
Oh, it is-ish?
Oh.
Huh? What?
This bill hook, like, I'm torn. On one hand, yes, it's a bill hook, it's the proper blade. On the other hand, it's not nearly big enough to be a proper bill hook. Like,
True.
The head is too large and the handle is entirely too short.
Yeah, the ratio is a little off there, but that's a good looking
it's a good looking
business
bill
end.
Hook. Yeah.
Like,
It's a cool design.
It's pretty. It's just wrong on, like, three main key points of what
By the way,
bill hook is.
Kai, I need to introduce you to a certain NPC in town here.
Oh?
Do you remember when we were doing the Power Rangers event? Snow and I mentioned that there's one of the people running around on the beach was somebody that we knew.
Yeah.
I think she's over here, if I remember correctly.
Maybe.
Wait, no, up here, I think.
Jeez.
Oh wait, no, wrong one building over. It's the other side of the building. My bad. My bad. We lost Kai. There she is. Wrong. I was at the wrong building.
I'm just going to follow Snow.
Okay.
Yeah, so meet one of the game's infamous tiny little cutie pies, Chloe Aliapo. She was one of the kiddos on the beach when we were doing that event.
Yeah.
She's so small and cute, and just precious little cinnamon bun of a person.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, there's
attitude too.
There's also so many players here because she has a side activity that she runs that we probably don't care about, but there she is. She's adorable.
Her sister runs the
Sassy Mama.
thing over somewhere over there, but Zoe is she means well, at least.
And yeah, Larson, the game grumps running into weird, incomprehensible nonsense where they just lose their shit. It's a thing that happens.
Whee!
Okay, knots
Yep.
and
Where were we?
crosses. Die, Golem. I killed you with words.
This dude here, the golem, click on him or whatever, near him, and...
Did you get credit when I did that, by the way?
No.
I don't have anything to do.
Oh, there's a... You didn't pick
Y'all
up the next
dragged
quest
me
yet,
away.
that's why. Okay, let's go back.
I literally just put my bill hook on and you said, okay, let's go over this way. Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll go back. Let's get you this quest.
Okay, Krendar dragged you away.
Yeah,
You followed. You didn't say, hey, wait a minute, what?
it's fine. We go back now. It's all good.
I will chuck a plushie at you.
Would break something.
Gotta love a side gig, yep. Okay, new quest. Irasilior Mayonatas. What the fuck kind of name is that? I almost hurt myself trying to say that.
What is what?
This player's name over here is very strange. Oh, and by the way, you may be amused to know, because I have Game Pass, I started tinkering around with playing a bit of Starfield. And I essentially made... You know, I have that t-shirt of myself as a space knight called Pew Pew Lasers. That's basically what my Starfield character is. Me as a sci-fi space explorer with lasers. Alright, time for a golem.
Alright, good. There's one down. Next one is right over here. Also, this is an ace in that shard. right here too.
Love Punch Jones.
Might want to book that.
That's a fucking hell of a name.
Actually helps get around.
Time for Gollum?
Here.
No, Larson. It will never be time for Lord of the Ring Gollum. Love Punch Jones. What the fuck? Hell of a name. Take that for existing, Golem. Also, I find it funny that they have an Ethernet thing set up in this town so that you can teleport one block over.
We should also boop the main aetheryte too.
Yes.
I realized that.
Dear friend of Slowfix ventured into Illuminati territory.
Oh no.
The only thing worse than the Illuminati is the Goblin Illuminati. Oh, and here come the side quests.
Hey. Are we taking all of them?
Yeah. Your library has a copy of Lord of the Rings Gollum, Larson? That's unfortunate.
I think so. Yeah.
Hmm?
Hey Google, what's 2/3 of a foot?
8 inches is equivalent to 8 inches.
I love how you I love the fact that you've done this joke before, and you got a different answer this time.
It's different now, and it's still wrong!
Well, it's partially wrong. 8 inches is actually... No, wait, that is 2/3 of a foot, and also 8 inches is equivalent to 8 inches. Nothing it said was wrong.
Hey Google, what's 1/8 of a foot?
2 inches
It's
is
not-
equal to 1.5 inches.
No, it's not!
I also love the really long pause before it answered. Like it was thinking about it.
It's a recurring glitch. It's apparently really fucking bad at this shit. But yeah, there you know. Or, I know, fuck. 2 inches is equal to
1.5 inches.
1.5 inches is. Listen. I know. It's not the metric system. I get it. I understand. I have the same feelings towards it. However, as bad as it is, it ain't that bad. It's not that fucked up.
Love, where are you going?
There were people over here to help.
Oh, okay. Me and Kern had run over to the Aetheryte.
Yeah.
And we're gonna come back.
Why are you doing this thing that you're supposed to be doing? I don't know.
We are all doing the things we're supposed to be doing, but in different orders. It's fine.
A little bit elevated still.
I don't know why the water is green. But yeah, here you go.
Don't drink it.
Rubbing my butt all over your stuff.
There you go.
Sadly, my soundboard is still broken.
Considering what's in the water and who built it, I'm guessing the water is green because of radiation. And or chemical pollutants.
Now running over here and grabbing these two.
Yeah. So by the way, when we finish the stream today, I am going to have to, after we raid, I'm going to have to immediately run off and do a different thing because actually there is good news and bad news from work today.
Uh-oh.
The bad news is, you know how I've told you about my hashtag witch boss?
Yeah?
She's quitting, so today's her last day.
Oh, shit.
So, when her shift ends, which is around the same time that this stream ends, she's having a little hang out for a while, have drinks with people, and say goodbye to people. So I'm going to have to run off and do that as soon as we're done here today.
Shit, why don't we end early so you can get a head start?
No, it's okay. She's going to be there for long enough. Like, I'm not going to be there all night. I'll show up, have a drink or two, then head back home. It's good. But that is the bad news, obviously. The
Does
good
this
news.
mean I can get the Instagram link? I'm teasing.
Maybe?
I'm teasing.
No. On the other hand, the good news is I'm probably going to get a promotion soon.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yay!
They are currently working on scheduling, getting me trained as a cook.
Nice.
I will be the pizza guy soon, rather than the dishes guy. I mean, the dishes still sometimes, probably, but 'tis time to move up in the world a little bit. Which she has been largely helping to put into effect, actually. It was actually... It's been delayed by a little bit because, you know, in order to get me off of dishwasher, they have to have somebody new to put onto dishwasher. And we recently got 2 new people for that, so... Or 1 new one that started and 1 that has applied. At least. I don't know if they're actually going to hire that guy or not, but... Probably? I've met him and he seems...
I hate how not
All right.
obvious that was.
What?
Talking to people to get apples when all of the rest are on the ground. That was uncomfortable.
It was, it threw me off a little at first as well. I was looking for 5 apples on the ground.
Yeah, that was jarring. Oh.
Somewhat.
Speak for yourself, it was jarring.
Fair.
Very. Ugh, didn't like it. Felt icky.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I'm not here to tell you how to feel.
I mean, I got apples from Gabos.
Which is already disturbing.
Like, It's disturbing enough because we know how they eat.
Do we?
It's fine for them. Yeah. I mean, yeah. What they eat and what they're around when they eat, etc. Like, that's fine for them, but that kind of contamination might, harm a fragile, small Durgan's stomach lining, you see.
By the way, how do you like the architecture style here before it got all goblinified? I think these buildings are pretty nice.
Yeah, they're real pretty. Of course, I like the goblinified shit too.
It's a weird contrast that's been jumbled together, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good contrast. I like it.
I like the styles separately, and it's kind of amusing to see them together.
Yeah.
All right.
Running up and leaving Krend.
This way. No. See, I don't know exactly when I will be doing my work training stuff, but soon-ish. In fact, I've been waiting for them to post the upcoming week's schedule so I can see whether it is this week or not.
Fart nouveau.
Oh, jeez.
It might be next week, it might be the week after that. And if red tape is happening, it might be the week after that. Yeah, Fart Nouveau works as a description. Hi, Chloe. Why are you so adorable? What is your secret? Explain to me the source of your powers.
Oh, we're unlocking that too.
Well, it's the main quest to talk to her.
Oh.
I'll make 2 more of these. I started
Rowena
my day
just walked by in the
earlier.
background. Sorry, what?
I started my day earlier with 2 orange flavored 45 milligram gummies. And then I had 2 blue ones that are a flavor that I can't tell. I have 2 peach ones.
Ah. Actually, no, my mistake. It was not the main story. I had just happened to have picked up the side quest to unlock it because I wasn't. Just to get all the quests done and out of the area and such.
Yes. And then
see
we
the
go and talk to Chloe.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how old she is, but I think she's like 9 or 10 or something, and that conversation you have with her is such a 9 or 10-year-old thing to say.
She's younger than that.
Around there somewhere. 7 or 8, maybe?
Give or take 7. Yeah, I think it's like 7.
Probably not less than that. She's very excited about everything. Because
I'm
tiny
freeing
child.
it as quickly as I can. I can only smoke it so fast. I've only got the 2 lungs.
For now.
I mean, with the added tit, I have room for more lung, but that's not how that works.
Yeah, but when you become more additional levels of cyborg, you could add additional lungs if you want. Lungs can be modular with cybernetics, right?
Would cybernetic lungs even be able to do that?
I don't see why not. Reach for the stars,
Yo, your hair needs to stop doing your hair things. That's a little disturbing.
It's apparently supposed to be windy.
It is.
My
It's
character-
raining.
Oh my gosh.
It's raining diagonally right now. Also, those little fangs.
That is a mandragora.
Those little fangs she's got on her.
Adorable.
Yeah.
She is so cute. It kind of hurts a little bit.
Feather on my character's hat is going absolutely batshit right now. Like, that is not how game physics works.
Yeah. You know, sometimes people say that I've got a bit of a dad aura to me, even though I am not a parent. But when I experience video game NPCs like Chloe here, I can see why they say that about me.
Yeah, you definitely have some dad vibes. It's very
'Cause
apparent.
Chloe is making me dad the fuck out right now.
No. No.
No?
I said it was very apparent.
Oh. God damn it. Boo. Mostly boo on me for not noticing. But boo. Also, my soon-to-be former boss, who is quitting today, has a kiddo that is roughly around Chloe's age and roughly around Chloe's level of adorableness.
Holy shit.
What?
Ash fallen their weapons.
They're very shiny.
Oh,
And Ash is apparently
that's
very
the
proud of them.
beautiful weapons.
And that's a new one,
Holy
right?
shit, I can get those. Huh?
That's the new one, right?
Yeah, that's the
The new weapon sets? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can get those. I'm a main, I can get those. This is gonna look so cool.
Mm-hmm. Very shiny. Alright. So we should all now have 5 quests to do. Is that right? Do we have all of them from town?
Well,
except for the one on the way out.
Very entrance, but yeah.
Those are incredibly shiny weapons.
They look
Right?
cool as heck, though.
They're pretty nice. I actually had a short conversation with Snow the other day after I had unlocked Reaper about how I've realized that the Reaper class is actually almost like sort of mirror images the Dancer class in the way that it works, except for that Dancer is ranged and Reaper is melee, but there's a lot of similarities in the way their skills are.
Okay, and the outfit that he's wearing there, he has, I want to make sure. I believe
so
that's
glad
right.
about that.
This
Yeah.
wind-up Heisfilger over here is giving me Never-Ending Story vibes.
He's, yeah. Yeah, Bunny Boy, here is wearing the level 9, I think, class quest gear for Dancer,
Nice.
actually.
I can't remember. What was the name of the fluffy dragon from Neverending Story?
Falcor.
Falcor, yeah. Wind Up Heisfilger is super Falcor right now.
A little bit.
Alright.
Alright, I needed that.
For just a half second, I noticed there was a player there named... they logged out, but there's a player there named Always Sad. That is a hell of a name. What do you need, Kai?
I needed to get a screenshot of I thought so. So the top that this one player was wearing, they're making fun of like the the branded midriff shirts, branded tank tops and shit.
Street shirts, yeah.
Where it's just the one color and it has the brand across the front.
Okay.
It's Chocobo, but across the bottom band.
Ah.
I just happened to catch somebody with it, and I could zoom in close enough to get a good picture of it to get the resolution necessary to translate it. But yeah, that's funny.
Nice.
Making fun of like Abercrombie shirts and shit.
Abercrombie, Calvin Klein, or whatever other bullshit.
They deserve to be made fun of. Also, I was just remembering something because I saw that this player over here has a wind-up Tifa pet. You guys know that game, that karate game, Sifu?
Yeah.
I've been watching somebody play a modded version of that lately, where it's been modded so that the player character has been replaced by a model of Tifa.
Nice.
It's very fitting, like it works perfectly. Tifa being the player character in that game just does not feel out of place at all.
How about the fact that there are now mods coming out for basically every Dark Souls game, and Elden Ring included, to add Armored Core into
yeah,
because the modding community is fucking insane.
Back here.
They are.
Moving back here.
Oh,
she gets stopped.
Oh, by the way, did you both rub your butt on the aetheryte crystal, right?
I did.
Oh, it's disconnect time, is it?
I believe so. Yes. I believe yeah, because we talked about the green water. I poked it.
Yes, I remember that. All right. Well, if you got disconnected, I guess that means it's time to take a break.
We
might as well go have a pee. We might as well go have a pee while we wait for the game to let Kai back in.
I'll get some of this purple flour in my bowl and smoke the shit out of it.
Cool. Actually, you know what? We're in a town. It's half an hour before we were normally going to log out anyway. You got this. Why wait for the game to reconnect you just to play for another 20 minutes? Let's just call it here.
All right.
Okay.